They can hear me, but can they hear you?
No, they can't.
Welcome, folks. I am the generally beautiful and moronic hack.
And I'm your favorite VTuber, Jack.
And welcome to episode 234 of the Hack Jack Show. Wanted to keep going, but I don't have those soccer announcer lungs or those football announcer lungs. Oh, speaking of football, American football, Jack.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm not, I am not going to my sports arc. I just want to share a quick anecdote. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
over the weekend, for those who are not in the know, there was a very important American football game between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Now, why am I bringing this up? I'm only bringing this up because I only know about it because I was over at a uncle's home, one of my uncle's house, and celebrating his birthday, and he was watching the game. That was like his all right, he's gonna enjoy a good meal and enjoy the football game. The good meal was some good rice and mole, chicken mole. You like mole, Jack?
I like mole.
Yeah. Everyone in the chat, if you like mole or if you know what it is, let us know. Well, the game was going on, and I didn't see the whole thing. I only literally saw the first half of the match, and the Green Bay Packers were in the lead. Now, throughout all of this, my cousin or my uncle's oldest son, he is like full on. He is with the Packers. He wants them to win. He's been following this season of the NFL, and he is like, come on, like he's like ride or die about the Packers. And I'm watching it because there's nothing much else to do, and I'm enjoying watching the sports on a very casual level. By the way, I finally learned what a down is because I had to like because I keep seeing all these downs, and I'm like, wait, don't you? Isn't after 4 downs, the ball has to go to the other team? So I quickly like looked up online, and I realized what a down is. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. That explains a lot of why there's some things I don't understand about the sport. But now I get it.
Wait, what is it then? Wait, hold on.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, what?
What is a down?
Yeah.
Basically, a down is the the team's basically a down is an opportunity. So a team has 4 opportunities to get the football over 10 yards all the way to the end zone. Now what happens is after every 10 yards they pass, they get four new downs or 4 new opportunities. They lose the ball if after four downs the ball is not moved past 10 yards from their current position. The ball is then given to the other team.
Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, okay. Then I already knew that then.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's only because I played Madden games as I was a child.
I was not the Madden kid. I was the MVP baseball 2005.
Oh,
Speci-
when you had the what was it? Oh wait, no, not Madden. Midway. When you had the Midway game, I mean, it was fun just because you were able to do comically cartoony things.
that and then well for my comedy cartoon that's where Mario Superstar Baseball come in. But I'm going in a tangent. So now my family and I we leave the party and this is like halfway into the game, and I didn't think about it. So come in. This was on Saturday. This was on Saturday. Come Sunday, I'm curious what were the results, and so I look it up, and I kid you not, uh, the Packers were in the lead by 3 touchdowns against the Chicago Bears, but by
Hmm.
the end of the game, the Chicago Bears were leading by like 6 or 7 touchdowns against the Packers. So literally, the Packers started off strong, only for the Bears to come in the second half and just dominate. specifically in the third quarter. They just dominated them, and all I could think about was like, I wonder how my cousin is taking the news, because because I'm trying to imagine, because he probably watched the whole game, and he's probably getting like his blood boiling and probably his wallet loosening. I'm not saying he does the sports betting. I'm just saying I would be surprised if he wasn't.
Yep.
So just so, and I'm just kind of giggling to myself. Admittedly, kind of crappy to do, but like at the same time when I was watching the game, I was like, I kind of hope the Bears win, and they did, and so now I am happy, and I can now stop paying attention to football.
Wow. Just out of pure vendetta. I hope they win. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, granted, my cousin was the only person in that room who wanted the Packers to win. Uh, his dad, my uncle, he wanted the Bears to win. So not only did he get a nice birthday meal and a really good cake too, a homemade cake, his team won. So if anything, my uncle got to have a really good birthday. Uh, and all right, let me read the chat real quick. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Ghetto. And he goes, "Where we put on a spot for Jack? You'll see in a second. You'll see. He's only mildly prepared, mildly, like salsa." And Johnny says, "Nothing screams birthday like watching 2 hours of ads and a little bit of sports sprinkled throughout." You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Boy, there was a lot of ads, and the ads that I saw the most were always for some sort of medicine. You know the ads I'm talking about, right, Jack? The one like some like something called Revolvi. People, if you have this very specific symptoms or disease, take Revolvi and have a better life for yourself. Revolvi may cause and lists all these horrible side effects against like these like footage of like this elderly couple living their best life, or just a mom and a dad. They can finally embrace their child because they're no longer sick. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
oh, yeah, this may cause diarrhea, eyes bleeding, the voices of the void, the
this
visions of hell.
this this probably may or may not contain the satanic panic. Stop taking Wegovy. These happens and contact your doctor. So don't bully me because I know a little bit of sports. You should know some sports, Ghetto. You should know sports, at least a little bit of it. Can't be a weeb all the time. At least 90%. You gotta be a weeb 90% of the time. 10% of it has to be towards other non-weebish things. That's how you have a balanced life.
Yeah, you gotta balance it.
Exactly. He goes, I refuse. Oh, man. All right. So, aside from the football game, one thing that I was thinking about over the weekend was the idea of physical games, and it's and I was thinking of this because over the past year, 2025, there were YouTube recommended to me, and I guess I'm partially blamed to it because maybe I seek that type of content unwillingly. Of all about people expressing their desires to return to physical media, and like all things, it has its pros and its cons. But over this weekend, I was thinking to myself, you want to know who would be the best person to ask this question on the spot and actually try to suss out what games he would actually want to keep physically. And that's when I thought of you, the one person I know who mainly plays on PC games and doesn't have too many physical games on hand.
You already know about my dark past of why I don't have physical
Oh
games.
yes, we know the backstory with the 360 and your GameCube and the Wii.
Hold on. We gotta add the I lost him in the war.
he lost it. He lost it in the Great Mexican War of 2010.
In the Great Flea Market Wars.
Oh no, not the Flea Market Wars. I was there, Johnny. I was there. Well, as if longtime viewers, they are familiar with Jack's past. But for those who don't know, to give a very quick summary, Jack, on different points of his life, did own various game consoles, but each one of them would through out of his control, uh, either disappear from his home or taken away. One of the most infamous ones would have to be his Xbox 360 that was given to, if I remember, to a person that his brother knew down in Mexico.
Oh, no, no, no. The Xbox 360 died of dust. The GameCube was taken away from me because
That's right, because
my
your dad thought you didn't need it anymore.
yeah. So he's like, "You want the Wii or the GameCube?" And like I said, "Okay, well I could play some GameCube games on the Wii, I guess, so I'll do that." Took the memory cards too.
Not the memory cards, no.
So every time I played Smash, it was a blank slate.
Fresh,
I
clean
could only
start.
play Pikachu or Link.
So you get the idea. You get the idea. Ghetto says she took the fucking GameCube hack. The millennial divorce.
She took
Who
she
gets
took
the
the
dog and
GameCube
who
back.
gets the GameCube? By the way, I wish I tweeted this out, but I had a little shower thought in my head. I'm going, man. When you really think about it, the GameCube is Gen Z's NES, and the Wii is their Super Nintendo. Think about it. Think about it. All right,
Johnny, to answer your question, money. Because he
money.
always sold things in the flea market. So just to get an extra $50.
It's always about the money, Jackie boy.
Yeah, now they realize their mistakes after they saw that after I took him to a collectible shop and he saw the price of a GameCube.
He too soon. Too soon, he thought to himself. So did I, but my mistake was selling my GameCube in the first place, and all the stuff and all the games I had for it, and the memory card and the controllers. Ghetto says, "You can take the kids, but you leave my Sega Dreamcast with my original copy of Sonic Adventure alone." All right. So here is then what I have for you, Jack. I have a little website I have set up that our viewers will be able to see it, and I will screen share with you, Jack. And I want you to really think about if you had physical games, and it doesn't have to be from your childhood. It could be the 20 games that you can actually own physically that you will have right now. Now here's the caveat, because I know how you think. You're like a lawyer. You're gonna try to worm your way out of whatever thing. So in this scenario, your PC is no longer usable, nor your internet, because of a train wreck. You figured out how that connects. All right.
Okay.
Your Steam account is lost because you said a no word. You can only play games on a physical console. Anytime you touch a PC, you fingers get burned. All right. So that is the scenario we have here. And to make him and to put more fun. If there's a certain series you really like, you can only pick one game from said series. All right,
Okay.
because it can be very easy to be like, I love Fire
What about
Emblem.
the
Put all the Fire Emblem games on there. So you
what
only gotta
about
pick
the number
one.
of consoles?
Only one console, and makes extra hard. You can't pick the Switch.
Okay.
All right, he feels confident. Look at his voice. You can't tell, but his model is trembling before us right now. He's got the tremble toggle on. All right, let me go ahead. First, let me go and share the screen with you, Jack, because I'm using a website called topsters.org that should help visualize what we are about to do. So, ba-da-ba-bum. Jack, give me confirmation if you can see my screen.
All right, I could see it.
All right, and now the audience can see it as well. All right, we have 20 spots here. Now now I'll let you pick which console you will want to own. So go ahead. What will be your console of choice if you can no longer? It's impossible for you to do PC games.
GameCube.
All right, restricting only to the GameCube. All right. So what would be let's see for the first 5 rows sorry, first four spots here. Top of your head, don't think about it, go.
The first 4 spots, Smash, Beautiful Joe. Okay, let me wait for you for a second then.
No, I can remember. So we got so Smash Brothers Melee, Beautiful Joe.
Let's see. What was that game called? There's a game that I loved.
Well, parody not enough. You don't remember it.
I keep playing it every now. Well, not every now and then. Oh wait, I have it in my Dolphin emulator. I could just find it right there. I mean, sorry, my totally legit copy of my totally legit GameCube.
Physical copy.
Yeah, physical copy
of
Rogue Ops and Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
There, Rogue Ops. Paper Mario. Oh wow, 1000 Year Door was the first choice. All right, so we got our top so far. Solid. As yet was a solid start. I played Melee. I played Beautiful Joe. I played like 5 minutes of 1000 Year Door at a friend's house. I never played Rogue Ops. Tell me why is Rogue Ops one of the first games you think of the GameCube?
Because it was a fond memory of me finding the one store in the flea market that was like very generous on their trading options. Like the guy literally was like, I gave him like a Madden game. This one was an actual Madden game that I just stopped caring for, and from there he's like, okay, I could trade you for anything, and I look at everything, I'm like, anything, just go ahead, just choose one. And one of them was Rogue Ops, and the story is cheesy, but also I kind of like the stealth act. Like it's basically a spy. You're a spy. You have a lot of different gadgets. The backstory is the same thing. Like in a lot of these spy things, you're preventing a cartel from doing stuff.
I see.
I think it was one of a very fun shooter game for me.
All right. So we got Fortress off top of the dome. Now, here's what I want you to think about for this next row: multiplayer games. Because unless you truly want to play by yourself, you gotta have some friends to play with.
Time Splitter.
Time Splitter. Time Splitter 2.
I think there's only two.
Wait, hold on. I spelled that correctly, machine. Why is it not giving me that?
Let's do 1T and see what happens. Or yeah, let's see if it's.
Maybe it's all one word. That wouldn't make no sense, but it's all one word.
Okay.
All right, so
do 2 because that was the one I played.
All right, Time Splitters 2. That's a Ubisoft game, right? If I remember.
Yeah, I think so.
One of their early ones of this generation. All right, what's another one that comes to mind?
Multiplayer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never owned it, but you got to have a proper fighting game. Capcom versus SNK 2.
But this is the game, and because the GameCube, you have to play the EO edition, the Easy Operation mode. If I recall, I think this version, I don't think it's infamous, but it's definitely one that most people didn't bother with. But hey, I remember seeing this exact game. I okay, I'll share this. I'll be quick about it. So that
Mm-hmm.
so that same cousin I talked about earlier, with the football anecdote, years ago, he donated his original Xbox to my old church to for us to use whenever the youth gather. And Cat Comfort's SNK2 EO was one of the games that was donated. And me, I knew enough about Catcon SNK to be like, yes, 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 I can't wait to play. One problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was one thing that prevented anyone to even try to play the Xbox, and it's still to this day one of the stupidest design choice Microsoft ever did with that console. Because he didn't donate it himself, his parents did, and they gave everything except the cables that connects the console to the controller.
No.
Yep. We had the power, we got the console, the audio video cables, but we didn't have those stupid and unnecessary cables that connected the controller to the console. And so for years in a specific room, I would just see this copy of Capcom vs. SNK2 EO just collecting dust in that church until it was eventually sold off.
Dang.
Tragedy. Tragedy, tragedy. All right. My pain. Put on that music again. I feel it right now. Put on that music. Moment of silence. All right, moving. All right, let's continue on. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 multiplayer games. We'll cut it right there. And next game. What's your next GameCube game?
Has to be multiplayer still.
No. We got three unique ones already, so we can go back to any game that you want.
Okay. It's still technically multiplayer, but I still I like it. Sonic Riders.
Sonic Riders. This one I definitely rented as a kid, and I enjoy it. Tell me, who is your favorite Babylon Rogue?
Has to be Jet.
You sure? You sure ain't Swallow?
Swallow? No, no.
Was that her name? I forget. Was her name Swallow, or was she a Swallow?
I don't think that was her name.
I think she's just a Swallow. I could have sworn her name was Swallow though. The purple bird for both have no context.
No, it was Wave the Swallow.
I was close. That's half her name.
I was like, Swallow? Who the hell is Swallow?
Wave the Swallow. Swallow. You could tell where my mind was going with that one. Did you ever actually beat the story mode and unlock the riders?
Yeah, I unlocked everyone whenever I played it.
Nice. And how long did it take you to kind of understand how the game worked, or were you able, or did once you did the tutorial, you're like, okay, I got it.
I pretty much got it.
It took me a few. It took me a few
head.
tries.
It's still in my head every single time. Whenever I listen to anything from the writer's soundtrack, I just hear, Sonic's gaining momentum. Tails is gaining momentum. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is it in my head?
Yeah. I still think about that opening movie, and as a kid, I always thought it was BS because I'm like, Sonic could definitely catch up to Jet's stupid thing. That makes no sense. This is uncanon. This no. It annoyed me because I knew Sonic can run faster than him, but because he had an air gear, he couldn't catch up. Then again, there was that line of, you're pretty fast on the ground, but that doesn't mean anything in the air or something like that. As a kid, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not okay. That's a little cool.
Like, oh, that's a tough line. I can't beat that.
It's like, damn, you got a point there. Kettle says, "Wave the swallow," along with her sidekick, spits the camel. Careful, Ghetto. Don't give IDW ideas. We don't. We don't need another female character to take the spotlight from like Sonic. All right. Yeah, Sonic Riders. All right. What is next?
Pokemon Coliseum.
Pokemon. Well, we can't have a Nintendo console without a Pokemon game. I don't know how to spell Coliseum. Nope, that's not how you spell Coliseum. There we go.
Colo. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. There, Pokemon Coliseum. Now, if I recall, is this the one that takes place in the post-apocalypse?
Yes.
That's very strange how the Pokemon Company never did that setting again. Well, it was like, let's play.
Dark.
Was it though? Was it?
No.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it. It's it's not.
There were dark Pokemon.
Ah, I see what you did there. But I can't imagine Pokemon in the world of Fist of the North Star. Like, oh, that would be kind of cool. Imagine like those type of punks who have their own Pokemon. Who, you know what? Okay, all right, Jack. You're in the post-apocalypse, and you're one of, and a roving gang of marauders are trying to get your food and just pillage your area that you live. What Pokemon are you saying out not to defeat the marauders, to actually kill them?
To kill them?
Yes, it's life or death over here.
Had to be from that generation, right? From the Coliseum generation.
It's you know what? Why not? Sure.
To kill them.
You got 3 generations to work with.
Flareon.
Yeah, all right, I can see that. Burn them. Now, just Flareon, or you got, or because we can also do doubles.
Oh, we can do doubles too.
Because you never know. Maybe they have a Vaporeon, or another, or a Poliwrath, in the post-apocalypse. That sounds dangerous.
Then I would keep a Flareon and a Vaporeon.
So, just 2 Eevees. Are you?
Well, one to help me kill and cook, and the other one to give me potable water.
Yeah, fine.
It's a win-win.
You know what? Fair enough. You'll be the weird Eevee breeder in the post-apocalypse.
Have you seen any water in that game?
Only in the Pokemon. But
Yeah,
then wouldn't wouldn't water types not really survive long? Because they still
keep them in the Pokeball. They're in the stasis.
That's true. You know what?
While you're going from town to town, be like, go Vaporeon. All right, I need some water.
You know what? That's true.
Back in the Pokeball.
Back in the ball with you. Ghetto says Cypher all day, boy. You're gonna have a grass type in the desert.
Nah, if you want something like that has knives for hands,
sorry, it's a bug type. My bad.
If we're unrestricted on the generations, you get a Bisharp.
You know what you do? You know what?
It's literally just a giant razor blade.
Actually, bug types actually would work well in the post-apocalypse. Now I think about it. Finally, the Kabuto would be a top tier Pokemon. All right, what is your next game?
Legend of Zelda. Oh wait, hold on. Which one though?
There's 2. There's only 2. Technically, there's 3, but there's only 2. Oh, it's tough. He's thinking. Tick tock on the clock, make the bodies. Oh.
I'll pick Twilight Princess.
Damn! I was betting on Wind Waker with Twilight Princess. That one of the last GameCube games released by Nintendo. There we go. There we go. Now, the question I have for you in this one is that you could obviously Wind Waker was definitely a choice. You could have got you also could have gone with a unique choice with Four Swords Adventures, or you could have kind of cheated a bit and do
With the collector's edition.
the Master Quest collection.
No, it's just collector's edition.
I thought it was called the Master Quest collection.
Nope, it's just collector's edition.
So okay, well, which that's 4 Zelda games, or 5, I think, 4 or 5.
4.5 because the fifth game was Wind Waker, but it was a demo.
Right. That's exactly right. So it's the 4 complete Zelda games. So then, why out of those, then you go with Twilight Princess? Is it nostalgia, or do you perceive, or do you feel that Twilight Princess as a game is above the other ones available for the GameCube?
It's mostly it's partially nostalgia and partially because I feel like it's the one type of game where they had the whole dungeon crawling kind of perfected for the GameCube
Oh,
until we get into the new ones.
all right. Fair enough, because nothing says perfection like the one dungeon with the spinner.
Hey, I actually did enjoy that spinner dungeon, even though
It
the
is, but
boss fight was pretty fun.
it is.
Sucks
It's
that you can't use
just
the spinner for anything else.
exactly. That's mainly why I say that is a man, an item just really made for one area, for one like small part of the game. All right. So okay, now here's another one. So right now we got one, two, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, 4 multiplayer games. We got 2 RPGs. We got one action game, one and 2 shooters. Which means, because we gotta vary it up, man. These are gonna be the only games you can play to the day you die because of no internet, because of the thing that you did, and the train crash.
Yeah.
So we gotta add, at the very least, let's add in a strategy game. I know you like to. You got a big brain. You need games to fill in that big brain of yours.
Let's see.
It is a tricky one. GameCube's not very well known for having strategy
Pikmin.
games. Pikmin?
Close enough.
Ooh, which Pikmin? Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 2?
Let's do 2. If I remember correctly, 1 was kind of ass from what a friend said. 2 was better.
All right, we're going with Pikmin 2. There we go. That's the new play. Here we go. There we go. Pikmin 2. We got our strategy game. You know what? I thought you were gonna be. You know what's funny? If roles were reversed and you asked me to pick a strategy game, I kid you not, I would have panicked and thought of either Odama or Bait Kados, which neither of them are strategy. Well, I guess Odama is a strategy pinball game, and Bait Kados is just a card game. So I would have panicked there. I wouldn't. My thought would not have gone straight to Pikmin. All right. Next up, any game that you want.
Let's see. Let me pick an extra long game.
Extra long. He likes that length. No short kings around here.
Let's do. I haven't played them before, or on the GameCube, but can never hurt to try. Oh wait, no, these you can't. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
Ooh.
All right, well, let's see. We're gonna go with. Oh, let's do Prince of Persia 2 Thrones.
Ooh, Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones. There we go. Oh, not Persia. The two. Thrones. I wish I played this at the time, and and I will admit it is kind of uh it does kind of bother me that the only people who do talk about this game only talk about that only talk about the villain just worth something revealing. And I'm like, well, what about the actual game? I don't care about the villain.
The
I
game
said,
was fun, and getting the secret uh little blooper stuff was also fun.
all right, then here's a fun one. Next one, because it's of this era of this time period, has to be a movie license game or a TV show. It has to be based on a licensed property, a licensed game.
It has to be based on the movie.
I say movie, but it doesn't have to be based on a movie. It could be based on any licensed property. So it could be a game based on a
RE4.
movie. RE4.
I mean, you said Resident Evil was a movie.
It was a game first. That doesn't count. But
Damn it.
it is a GameCube game. I could add that in. Which are you sure you want
But I still need to
RE4?
do the requirement.
Yeah, sure RE yeah. Are you sure RE4 is tons of Resident Evil games? You sure you want original RE4?
What do you mean original RE4? That is original RE4.
I know, but I'm talking about original RE4 with none of the quality of life stuff they added later.
On the GameCube, I only know one. I only knew of one thing. I don't know what you're talking.
All right, I was trying to trip you up there. All right, there you go. So all right, RE4 because you mentioned it. All right, now what's the like?
Nintendo coming through your door? We had a patch. Here you go.
Patch Chris Free Crisis RE4.
Where did you come from?
He goes, I had nothing to do with this game. All right, now actual license game license game. So it's based on any type of intellectual property.
Oh, where is it? I had it. I don't remember which one it was though.
Maybe I can help you out. Let's give you a clue.
Two Towers. Lord of the Rings.
Really? Two Towers?
Yeah, I played that one.
There we go. Lord of the Rings 2. Here we go. We got our first movie license game, Two Towers. I've only played Return of the King, and that was very nice. I say one of the best movie license games of this generation. That's just me. All right. So let's see. Let's overlook again what we got, shall we? Because we got 4, 8, 12. We got 13 games so far up on. We got Smash, Beautiful Joe, Rogue Ops, and Paper Mario. So we got a fighting game, action game, shooter, RPG, another shooter, a fighting game, a racer, RPG, an adventure game, a strategy game, another action game, action horror, and finally an action game that's also a movie license game. So far we're covering a good wave of the gambit here. We're covering a good much. But what genres are we missing? Feels like we're missing a genre here. Could it be maybe the genre of, I don't know, say puzzles? A puzzle game perhaps? Gotta have a puzzle game.
Let me see. I think the only one I can think of that I would probably enjoy would be, where is it? Yes, I'm looking at the list because it's been a while.
He's got to remember.
Dang it, what was it called? Billy Hatcher.
Billy Hatcher. That is a pull. That is a pull here. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I remember this because it was constantly advertised, like on like I think Sonic was it Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I think it was
Yep.
advertised in one of the Sonic games. But all right, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Is that really a puzzle game? I guess you could say
Yep, because
platform puzzle.
you're having to figure out how to get the egg to from point A to point B.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair. All right, next one. Your game of choice. What do you pick next? Your game of choice.
Let's go with something a little bit out there,
I don't know. You're pretty out there with Billy
but it
Hatcher.
yeah, but it breaks the ice a little bit sometimes. In case if you have someone that doesn't really care too much about these type of games.
Hmm. What could it be? The suspense is killing me.
Cabela's Outdoors Adventures.
I, I did not expect that.
I do
Let's,
like my hunting games. Every now and then I will play one.
uh oh, no, either I spelled it wrong or they can't find it.
One L. One L.
Okay, there you go. Cabela's Outdoor Adventures. There we go. What a pull. Okay, I thought you were with Billy Hatcher, but Cabela's Outdoor Adventures. That's a pull. Please tell me that game came with like a special controller, like a special hunting rifle.
No.
Ah, damn. Missed opportunity. Miss opportunity. But there you go. There's just showing this list. So here's the GameCube games I want to play. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." They go to Cabela's like, "What the hell is that doing there?"
Yeah, in case if I want to break the silence with something else.
But you know what? That's fair. We gotta have that game is like, you know what? Let's play a game that's not so gamey that everyone can enjoy. We all need a Wii Sports in
Yeah.
our collection.
Exactly.
Speaking of, time for a sports game.
Tony Hawk Underground.
Oh, can we consider that a sport though?
Yes.
I don't know. What does the chat say? It doesn't have a ball in it, but skateboard can be seen as a sport. Are we gonna allow it? The power is within
In
y'all.
the 2000s, it was a sport.
What do their judges say? Does Tony Hawk Underground qualify as a sports game?
If you go online right now, it says a skateboard is a type of sport equipment used for skateboarding.
Ghettos, he's on the pro sites. It's extreme sports. It's at the X Games. Yeah. I don't know. I know. No. Chris says skateboarding was an extremely goofy movie, so yeah, it's a sport. And our final judge, Johnny, says, I'll give it a pass if he switches it to American Wasteland instead.
I never played that one. I only played this one because you jumped the helicopter. And you basically you're kind of giving it to your rival.
Yes. Eric Sparrow, that bastard. The world's greatest villain, Eric Sparrow. All right, Underground 1. Here we go. Tony Hawk's Underground. There you go. I've only played Underground 2, so I missed out on that one. I've only actually played 2 Tony Hawk games on the GameCube. Pro Skater 4 and Underground 2. And I love both of them for their own different reasons. All right, so we got our sports game, although I still think it barely counts, but whatever. It's still a sport.
Barely counts.
I think it barely counts, in my humble opinion.
In your boomer eyes.
No, in my wise eyes. In my wise late millennial eyes. All right, Jack. Another game of your choice.
SSX Tricky.
Okay. Oh, okay. XSX Tricky. See, is that what I think is? Ah, yes. I remember this one clearly. So we're going another extreme sports game, super, as the Gen Z kids say, so 2000s coded. Why are you so 2000s? Yep. Technically, this whole list is 2000s coded. But yes, this is tricky. I want to say I remember seeing it advertised a lot, but I unfortunately never played it. Never played any snowboarding game. The closest I played to one is, you remember that one arcade game in which you're racing on snowmobiles?
Yeah.
I remember Ice Thunder, Blue Thunder. What was it? Anyone remember what's called Thunder something? I think Thunder's in the name, but I play a lot of that, and I sucked at it big. I could never even like pat. I can never do what I can never do on any arcade racer. I can barely finish a lap on Cruising USA. I sucked. I sucked, and I wasn't rich enough to get better. All right, and oh damn! I just realized, Jack, with Cabela,
Mhm.
you already picked another licensed game, so you got two licensed games already. And Tony Hawk, you could technically say three, but we'll also just say two.
Eh.
All right. So let's see. All right. Looking here, we're looking good. What do you say, folks? Just looking at what Jack has got. How are you rating this taste? Good, solid. The boy has taste, or he doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, he should have picked another console. All right, what are down to our last three, and for our last three games.
Mhm.
Oh, for this one now, I want you to actually confirm for me. Of all the games that you put so far, uh, have most of them you actually already owned before? I know there's a few that
Yeah.
you say you never played them, but most of these have already owned.
Yes.
Now, are now will you be able to fill the last year with games you actually own, or we run out?
Uh, let me see.
He's thinking. He's going through
Uh,
his mind's palace, trying to remember what he owned.
there is a few games I still have that I have played.
All right, then in that case, for the next two, it has to be games that you physically had in your collection for the next two games.
Zoid's Battle Legend.
Zoids. Let's see.
I think it was
Zoids
Battle Legend.
Battle Legend. There, Dan. Another pool of Zoids. Was Zoids based on something? I feel.
On the anime.
I know, but I'm trying to remember where I even heard or watched. I didn't even watch this. I think if was it like one of those. It had like the robot animals like Power Rangers, but there was no Power Rangers. It was just this
No,
I see.
they had it in Toonami, if I remember correctly. It was pretty much post-apocalyptic, if I remember correctly. All the places were wastelands
I
when they were
see.
fighting.
I see. It also is always originally model kits. Ah, I gotcha. All right, and the last one, a game that you already own.
Let me go through the list again.
Oh, his list. He keeps a list on hand of all the GameCube games he's ever owned. He's just that type of guy. He wants to remember when he's in his old age. He wants to remember. Oh yeah, Zoids. I remember it like it
Ah,
was
yes.
yesterday.
I remember Cabela's Outdoor Adventure.
I shot
Ah,
that
Mario Dash. Double Dash. Sorry.
Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh my gosh! You know what was a? Oh, I wonder if you had the same dream. Did you ever want to experience like actually doing the 8-player racing with two GameCube with two GameCube consoles, 8 controllers, and like two TVs set up side by side?
No, I didn't have that many friends.
I mean
You're pushing.
I didn't either, but I'm saying but like you ever dreamed of doing that? Because I did. I'm like, man, if only I had 7 other people who own this game and have their own GameCube controllers, and we could have set up 2 TVs. Man, what was Nintendo thinking? Man, this is what happens when you don't have online. They had to come out with like these ridiculous ways to do that. To what's
I mean,
basically a
eventually
land.
they had online.
Yeah, yeah, like let's see, this came Mario Kart Double Dash, what 2003, I think. They wouldn't have till Mario Kart DS, which was 2006. So
Well, they
actually,
had
yeah,
Fantasy Star Online.
yeah, but
Yeah, Fantasy Star Online.
yeah, but unless you're a big Sega nerd, who was playing Fantasy Star Online?
No.
Exactly. All right, so we're down to our final spot, and for this one, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
for this one, the game, the criteria for this spot, it has to be you have to add in a terrible game,
Terrible game.
a terrible 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 trash game that you have played, and it has to be there as a reminder of that. Hey, you know what? Not everything was the best. There was the stuff that haunts our dreams, the games that make us suffer, the games that our parents got, and you realize they wasted their money.
Mm.
Or if you don't want that, because I could don't want to blemish this, you can either also put in a game that people around you or online consensus is that it's a bad game, but you actually like it and you don't think it is a bad game. Either or.
Let's see if I can find the game because I don't remember a game that I avidly hated for my collection. If I did, oh wait, I mean, technically,
I can think of one on my end of a game that even as a kid I did not like, but if it was cheap enough and I was on a journey to rebuild my Gigi collection, I would still get it because you know what? There is still some stupid fun you could have with it, as bad as it was. He's in his mind palace, to thinking.
okay. If it's a game that I did not like, Madden 06.
Ah, um, really? If I recall, isn't this the prime of Madden games right here when they were really good?
Don't care. I don't care. It was a sports game. I wasn't able to steal the ball. They wanted me to play by rules. I only played midway, and whenever I played midway, I was able to literally blitz through people like a bowling pin, like a bowling ball through bowling pins, and then they want me to play realistic. Nah. Like
So
if I wanted to see football, I might as well watch it on the TV, and even then, I might as well just watch cartoons instead.
wow, so yeah, that's an amazing answer. It's literally like I couldn't play it as a kid, so therefore it's terrible. Or play the way you wanted. You wanted NFL Blitz, and instead you got a football simulator.
Yeah, like damn, I don't care. I find a lot of sports games so annoying. The only one that I tolerated was Tony Hawk because you can be able to break your bones as much as you wanted.
All right, so we have our 20 of the physical games. Now it's not over. It's not over yet because
Okay.
I'm looking here. There's some not good ones, but then there's some ones I'm surprised you didn't put in. Now, granted, it could be you never played them or uh, you just didn't think about them at the moment. So I'm giving you an opportunity, excluding Madden 06 because that's gonna be like the game you don't want.
Mhm.
I'm giving you 3 opportunities to make exchanges because I want you to take a look at what you have and pick up 3 games where you're like, you know what? I actually don't want that.
I think I'm gonna lock in my answer. Yeah.
You know, lock it in, really. So you know others. You don't want to change any for any other Sonic game. You don't want to add a Dragon Ball game.
No, I was tempted, but uh, the Sonic games, like, yeah, Sonic Heroes is fun and all, but at the same time, just like,
You can still have the Sonic Mega Collection and Adventure 2 Battle and Adventure DX. Hell,
didn't you say technically one from every franchise? So like,
well, yes, but I'm saying like unless you really like Sonic Riders that much, I just it's the
oh
same.
no, yeah, I
Yeah,
really like Sonic Riders that much.
same thing with Pokemon. Maybe you want Gale of Darkness instead.
I never played it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right then. Well, there is, folks. So if Jack was forced to get physical games, this it will be the collection that he would have. Pending on Madden, if I guess maybe if it's cheap enough, you'll get it. But overall, from what I've seen, uh, you know what? Very solid. I think it's a very solid year, and it proves that you know what? No matter how many years that Jack plays on console, in the deepest part of his heart, I'm sorry, when many years he played PC in the deepest part of his heart, he's still a console gamer. He's still one of us guys. Not kidding. Oh no! Now let's see. I'm actually thinking if you and I were to meet at during this time of childhood, because we didn't meet till high school, and by then both of us no longer had our Game Cubes. Let's see. I definitely would have seen who was better between us in Smash and Sonic Riders.
Yeah.
Uh, Unfortunately, the Two Towers games is not co-op. It's only a single player.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Return of the King that was co-op, so that's why I prefer that one. I definitely would have. I actually would have tried to like see if I can borrow Prince of Persia because I played Sands of Time, but I never played Two Thrones. Uh, every time I look at Zoids, I can only think of the Power Ranger. Is it Jungle Fury or Dino Thunder?
With Zoids, it is multiplayer as well.
Oh, you know what? Actually, this reminds me of. It's actually. Do you remember? Do you remember Duel Masters?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that. I remember one of my friends on his PS2 had the Duel Masters PS2 game, and we just spent hours playing the multiplayer mode. But here's the fun part. Technically, you're supposed to play through the story to unlock all the characters and the different monsters. We didn't do that. He found a way where I think it was some sort of cheat where you could pretty much play everyone without having to unlock them. And so we just kept using like the busted characters, yeah, like the powerful monsters. Oh, such good fun. And I definitely would have been too young though to play RE4, so I wouldn't be able to play that. I was chiquito. Definitely could not play that game. Same thing with Time Splitters 2, too young. Maybe I probably Rogue Ops, unless is that a T game or is that an M game?
If I'm correct, it was a T game. Let me double check.
Okay, then that was probably a maybe for me then. Actually no, yeah. If I could play Soul Calibur 2, I could probably play Rogue Ops.
It was M game.
Oh, it's M?
Yep.
Dang. Look. Dang, look at Jack here. If he had a PS2, he would definitely be one of those kids playing Grand Theft Auto all the time. He's a rebel.
Nope. I played it. I was like, this is it.
Yeah, that's all you need. Doesn't it feed that desire to run around and just cause destruction?
No.
Okay, Hank Hill. Where's the button to turn myself in? All right. So there you go. I just want to do a a small fun thing like that. And we got, there you go, let me see the stream. And we got our answers. And you know what? I'll download it and give it to you, Jack. And you can use this information whatever you want with it. Or maybe you can put someone else on the spot. Because if it wasn't GameCube, I would have been interested to see what 360 games you would have picked.
There was not many to have 20, so
I know, but it doesn't have to be ones you like literally owned. It could have been like, man, I wish I could have played this at that time.
well, it was more the fact that I was more hyper focused on just one game series.
What? Yeah, you know what, that happens. That's why I got a Wii, because I didn't know any better. There you go. I wanted the console with Sonic, and I knew the Wii had Sonic. Actually, no, that's a lie. I just wanted the Wii because it was the next Nintendo thing. There he goes. There you go. Sit right there. Oop. And let me actually go here. All right. Exit here and what time? Let's see.
Angry
What time are
Birds
we in?
Star Wars.
Obviously, you wanted that for your Xbox.
Did you
Obviously,
know that that was a thing?
yes. But I would rather play that than Star Wars Pinball, which is what the Wii U had. Shit, the Wii U barely had any. I think that was the only Star Wars game the Wii U had. Star Wars Pinball. Oh, not even the Lego Star Wars games. Damn. I'm telling you, owning a Wii U is not a credit like to be. Don't fall to any YouTube videos that say, "Well, owning a Wii U in whatever year is the best value for you right now." Don't believe them. You really want to play Batman Arkham City at an unstable 30 FPS? You want to play an old version of Pokken that no one plays anymore? Or better yet, oh my gosh, or even worse, or do you want to play the first Bayonetta at an unstable 60?
And
Oh
as
my
soon as
god,
the music plays, it just like gets all crunchy.
my god, I kid you not, because I've mostly spent playing the PC version of Bayonetta 1. Trying to play Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U, I couldn't go back. It's like, no, it's too busted. I can't play it on this console. I gotta the smoothness of the PC version just ruined it for me to play my own physical copy of Bayonetta 1. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Other other than other than that, you know what? Oh, I'm actually looking at the time, and unfortunately, while we would go for much longer, I need to wake up very early because responsibilities, but none of the power. Where's that Spider-Man comic? All the responsibilities, none of the powers. Where's that Spider-Man story? I mean, I guess that's Spider-Man 2, but you know what I mean. But we had to call it. We had to call it here for tonight. So Jack, go ahead and share what you will be doing until the next episode of the Hack Jack Show.
So with tomorrow and the next
Tomorrow.
day, I'll be going. Well, this week I should be going back to my regular streaming as I've been getting through the holiday, like what was it, funk or
Yeah, the fun. Get back into the rhythm.
yeah, try to get back into the rhythm of things. Uh, I will be trying to do. I will also. Oh, stuttering. I will also go back into editing some videos for TikTok. I have been a little bit busy on that, especially since I was working on a commission. And throughout that time, with the biggest writer's block, but I finally pulled through. So expect to see more TikTok videos in the future. I will also be collabing with people to see when are we're gonna do another, especially with the Bonely friends, to see when we're gonna do another big repo night. So that'll be a fun one to do.
Thank you very much, Jack. And speaking of collaborations, I have a major announcement. Can I get the horns, please? No, not that. No, not that horns. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not sad.
The
It
rules
is
of
not
three.
sadness.
And I have the rules of three.
Now I have a major announcement. So this Friday, I will be a guest. I will be a special guest on Dr. Crow's live stream, and I'm sure he'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Don't know which one, but probably YouTube, since it's not going to be revolving any game. In fact, um, this Friday I'm going to be going in depth with Dr. Crow as we talk about the the early comics of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right. For the first time, you're going to see me talk in depth, at the very least, about the first Sonic miniseries that Arch released back in 1993 and the first 8 issues of the ongoing, or what used to be ongoing, Archie Sonic comics. So there you go. It took me about 6 years, but I'm finally talking about Archie Sonic. And so far, and preparing for this stream, it's something, all right. It's something, all right. I am on, but so yes, so it will be Friday, and I will send a I'll send a community post here on the HackJack show of when we'll be going, when we'll be live, and we'll be going live, so that you can catch you can catch us live on more than likely Dr. Crow's YouTube channel. And I cannot wait. I really cannot wait. I'm making notes, Jack. I'm writing notes. I'm treating this as if I'm doing a video on it, which means which is weird, because I have to I get so into details, Jack, on my note taking, that I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I don't have to write this down. I'm not I'm not the main person like responsible for this. I just need to read the damn thing. I don't have to do research. But that just shows, whatever project I put forth, I always try to give, the best I can. So clear your schedules for Friday night. That is what I will be doing with the good doctor. And of course, don't forget to to stay up to date with him, as he's doing his year of Sonic, and he's probably done by now. But earlier today he was doing Sonic 3, and hey, you know what? He doesn't believe it, but I think he's actually gotten better, and at least, in the very least, at playing old Sonic games, which means it's gonna be fun once he finally goes to the 3D era, which will be pretty soon because he's almost done with the Genesis era. So it'll be fun for him to go straight into that. All right. And with that, thank you very much for watching episode 234 of the Hack Jack Show. We hope to see you. We thank you guys for watching here and on the replay for watching this after the live stream is over. And this is Hack and Jack. Sign out.
Good night, everyone.